Hi, I am here. Hello. I've been talking the whole time. It's fine. No audio? Oh, there's audio now. Hi, hi. I get to say hello to everybody again. So, hi, Lynn. Hi, Doji. Hi, a girl with a peony. Hi, Green. Hi, Lilith. Hi, Luna. Hi, Nick. Hi, Northern Lightning Bug. Hi, Ozzy. Hi, Pinky. Hi, Selma. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Trinity. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? How is everyone doing today? Will I make sure Lilith's question took? Yeah, let me check. Game queue. Yeah, Lilith is in here. Hello, hello! About to feed the doggos. Good. How's everyone doing? I've had the endless abyss going to sleep. That's not endless. But thank you very much, Doji, for coming in to say hi. How is everyone? Have a good day. We've been doing okay. We had an experiment for art stream today. We tried a writing stream instead. It went pretty all right. I think people enjoyed it. Been feeling weird all day. I think so has Lynn. So thank you for the like, Chelsea. Hello, welcome. Reminder, good reminder from Chelsea. If you're on the YouTube side, please like the video. I hear there's only 5 likes. It helps a lot if you like the video. Helps it get out to more people. Helps me be able to think I'm going to stay here longer. I want to be able to stay here and read tarot for people as long as possible, so. In this channel, we fight hard for Lilith. It's true, we do. So, let's just go ahead and pop into it. It can be endless because I'm the type to get several hours of a dream in a couple seconds, which is always funny. Ugh. Fair. Ah, I have it set to... That shouldn't... There we go. Yeah, let's not muck up Twitch. Actually, now that I have the option to do that, let's do that. Not your blood type. Hello. Hello, Moran. So Luna's question was vibe check between me and S. Sure thing, sure thing. I want to let everybody know. Aww. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, thank you. Explain the rules real quick. I know almost everybody here is a multiple time veteran, but real quick, if you're on the YouTube side, remember to like the video, follow or sub if you can. What else? What else we got? If you can, please tip. Please tip. Please tip. Please tip. I'm so very tired. Today's just been weird. I'm really okay. But I think Lynn, especially, being sick yesterday wasn't so great. They're feeling much better. There's rules. There are rules. You can only ask about yourself or about the spirits, not about someone else. And that's it. Be kind. Be kind. So right now we're on Luna. We have... Oh! Okay. 7 of coins reversed. Strength. These both came out sideways, so I'm going to put them upright. So we have World, Judgment. 3 Major Arcana cards, Luna. Interesting. So you got a strong answer. Vibe check. The vibes here are very, very, very good, but I'm worried that there's only a few of them. Do you not know this person very well? It's like you're not spending enough time with them. You're not talking to them enough. But the things that do happen, the interactions you do have are like top tier interactions. Everyone wants more of it. Everyone wants to be around. I do believe that there's crushes on both sides if you're not already in a relationship. It is a mutual interest, but there's simply not enough talking. You're not putting in the reps. So the cards advise you start more conversations, invite them to more parties, say hello, give them your number. Most rules are only created after someone crosses a boundary. It's true. I wanted to ask about my projects. I've been feeling very scattered. At the same time, I feel like I'm making progress. I just want a little guidance. Yeah, can I get some advice on completing my projects? I think that's a good one. Girl with a peony. Oh, right. I wanted to talk about something, but let's read this first. Will I get married one time to my forever person, or is there going to be a previous bad full commitment? You're welcome, Luna. Ace of Cups. 2 of Wands. Six of Cups. Ah, yes, Lilith. Thank you, thank you. And Morgan, welcome in. So a girl. 6 reversed. Trying to figure out what the 6 of Cups reversed is about here, because this is a fantastic card. This is the Ace of Cups, and to have it come up in a relationship or romance reading is fantastic. I do think this is saying only one, and I'm wondering what these two are saying, because it's be planning and childhood. Looking out to the future, looking back into the past. Can I get one more card to explain this to me a little bit better here? Knave of Wands. Northern, thank you so much. Thank you for the head pat. I will bump you up to the front of line, which is something else we did not explain when I was trying to explain the rules. If you donate, you get bumped up to the front of line, and if you donate $5, you get a second question. So I asked about this looking back into the past motif. We have Knave of Wands. I do wonder, you might have I don't think it's going to be marriage, but I do think you will have a relationship that does not end in marriage, right? So I don't think you'll have a divorce, if that's what you were asking, but I think you will have a more or less long-term relationship that will not end in marriage. Sounds like he's simply too immature, doesn't quite understand what is needed in a family and a relationship. And so you break it off and you find your quote unquote one true love and get married. Less rules and more procedures. Yeah, you're not wrong. They are. For our art friends, I did want to say I've been playing a lot lately with a browser plugin. I thought people would be interested in this, called Artsy Tabs, and I'm just going to yap about it while I push Northern Lightning Bug up to the front of queue. It puts, every time you open a new tab, it puts a painting from the National Gallery of Art up, kind of like a background, but for just your new tabs. I found it very nice. I've got to read a little bit about quite a few different fun paintings I wouldn't have read about before. And if you're still here, can you please resubmit your question, Anne Morgan? If you ask my question is, and then your question, the bot will grab you and put you into queue, but we do need you to ask it again. What's it called again? It's called Artsy Tabs. Artsy Tabs. It's a lot of fun. So it is Northern Lightning Bug's turn, and we already got the Hermit. Should I take a leave of absence from med school? I didn't even read the question, and the Hermit was like, what if I made an appearance? Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. If you like a painting, you can click on it, learn more about it, see the full version. They do crop them terribly. I'll say that much. Maybe it's just my resolution's wrong, but... Anne Morgan! Hello, yes! Yes, can you please write out in your message, my question is... a message for my dear husband. I just need that in order for the bot to put you into queue. So the Hermit. Pearl Blue, welcome, welcome. Lovers reversed, King of Wands, Two of Wands reversed. Lots of wands. I say that because it's a lot of the, I don't know if I'll be able to say it, but the major arcana cards have like all or none of the suits shown, but like the Hermit has a wand, The Lovers has trees, I guess, but it looks like with a wand. King of Wands. Two of Wands. Okay, so Northern, I think the cards are telling you yes, especially with the Hermit here. This is a hard choice for you to make. I think you're going to want to get like confirmation from someone you trust very much. So if there is perhaps, I guess you could say a professor, but less so someone who teaches. Oh, well, if you're in med school, perhaps you have like someone you shadow. Someone you shadow, or someone who is very passionate about their work that you know. I don't know if you're to the shadowing point, but if there's someone you can get like a second opinion from, you're gonna want that in order for your mind to like quiet, right? Hi, Light. Hello. And then we have a bit of advice here at the end, the Two of Wands. Don't like plan out your gap year, I suppose is what you would call it. Don't like plan that out. Don't itinerate is the word I got. Don't like make it a, okay, January I do this, February I do this, right? If you're taking a year off, then you're probably taking it off for your health. And if you're not taking it off for your health, then you probably should think about, hey, is that the reason you're doing that? Because the cards seem to assume that's the reason you need to do it. And you need to actually be planning for spontaneity and leaving room. Leaving a lot of room, okay? Luna, thank you for the head pat, Luna. So as per the rules, I'm gonna bump up. Luna, you haven't asked your question yet. Luna, what's your question? That is true. Okay. Then Northern, yeah. Don't plan it out. Just let it have time. Let it have space for healing, okay? You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Good evening, Rabbit Ho. Hello, hello. We already did Luna's question. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, okay, so we already did Luna's question. Trying to get... Checking on everything. And then we got... Selima! What is there for me in the new office I recently joined, as I am facing a jealous person attacking me systematically? Ooh. Let's see what we've got. What's advice for Selima for this new office? Two fours. Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles. And the Wheel. I'm hearing like it's not your problem. That's weird. It's not your problem. Aye. Can I have one more card about that? Because right now it's telling me along the lines of like, if it's a bully, that's a echo. If it's a bully, to kill them with silence, right? Luna got an extra ticket when we were managing Lilith, so she's in the queue again. Okay. Moon reversed. I'll sort that out. Skill issue looks like a you problem. Yeah, kind of. Because it really does look like the cards are telling you to kill the bully with silence. If they think that they're not getting to you, then they'll stop. If you can ignore them as much as possible, don't talk to them, right? What's an echo? I've heard them mentioned a few times during stream. Oh yeah, I can explain that in a minute. It's ready. You're ready to move on to the next chapter. Yeah, the cards keep saying it's not your problem. I don't know what that means exactly, other than if you can cut them out like that, it will make them stop. Because that's what these two cards are about. This is about the new chapter. I almost have a feeling that they'll just leave. That once they think that they are the ones who are like, no one's listening to me. How come no one's taking me? Like, right? They'll just quit. They'll just leave, right? Oh, Selma's searching for a new job. Okay. You might not have to. I do think that this bully will leave. There's a thing that the more energy you give, the more they take. Exactly right, Lilith. That's exactly what it's trying to say. There's also a thing that rabbits do, because of course I would bring this up, that if they are around another rabbit that they don't like, they will act so comfortable. They will act so comfy, cozy. I'm just, the most comfortable rabbit that's ever been. Because they want the other rabbit that they don't like to think that they're nothing, right? If this other rabbit's being a bully, and that first rabbit acts super comfortable, the bully rabbit will be like, what the fuck? What do you mean you're comfortable? I'm trying to make you uncomfortable. What shall I do kind of thing. Ignore them. As much as possible, ignore them. Act like they're not a problem. Act comfortable. Act like they are not a threat. Act like they are not a threat. And they will be angry. And I think they will quit. I think they will choose to leave. Because they're not getting the answers they want from you. They're not getting the actions they want from you. I think you can win this, Selma. I think you can win. Hello, Ooze. Welcome. Nick. It's about time I do a love reading. What kind of person will my resonance be, and can I expect anything anytime soon? We're doing okay. We had an experiment for art stream today. We tried out a writing stream. We wrote a guided meditation together because some of you have been telling me that you fall asleep to my old streams, and I think that that's terrible, horrible, no good. You deserve better than that from me. And so I want to give you some guided sleep meditations. So we wrote one today. It was a fun little experiment. I don't think I've seen people doing writing streams, and it was fun. Hi Capricorn, welcome in. Yes, you may ask a question. If you start your question with "my question is" in chat, the bot will grab you and put you into line. Only rules is it has to be about you or about a spirit. So for Nick, we have Tower reversed, 2 of coins. Wheel reversed, Death reversed. Freaky little goblins was my favorite part. Tower, Pentacles, Wheel, Death. Something. How's that song go? It almost put me back to sleep. Thank you, Ozzy. There's a song, there's a goth song that's like, she spins me around and around. Not she spins me right round, baby, right round, but she's a strange girl. She's a strange girl. She turns me upside down. I think you're gonna get your goth girlfriend, Nick. Balanced but chaotic. Yeah, balanced but extremely chaotic. And definitely goth. Now, tarot isn't very good at when, but like I say to lots of people, these are usually like a 1 to 3 month kind of thing. So I guess keep your eyes open. Strictly Business, hello, welcome in. Goth girlfriend, we love that. Yeah. Maran has my question. Let me see. Are you in queue? Yes, you are in queue. Your question has not been answered yet. We'll get to you. You're number 7. Oh, yeah. Let me... Oh, now I have to pull it back up for Lynn. Marin is after Ozzy and before Anne Morgan. It's Pinky's turn. When will I get my new career? How am I gonna get it? And where is it gonna lead me later? Hi, Mitch. Welcome in. So we're gonna do when, how, where. Okay? When is Pinky gonna get this new career? Strength. how, Queen of Cups, and where is it gonna lead you later? Two of Cups reversed. Pudgy, welcome, Pudgy Bean. So when will you get your new career? Kind of when you've decided. I don't want to say when you've. Hold on, let me think about this. Because strength is about knowing when you could wreck stuff and not. Right? This cat is twice the size as this little tiny dog. She could wreck this dog, and she chooses not to. That's strength. The strength is not in the ability to wreck the dog. The strength is in choosing not to wreck the dog. So when are you going to find this career? I think when you figure out for realsies what your strength in a workplace is, okay? You might think that you know that right now, but it sounds like you don't understand it completely yet. You will figure it out, and you will pivot quickly, I think, to that strength. Maybe you'll find it through a training. Maybe you'll find it through shadowing. I don't know. It could also mean like right when you think that you're going to settle. Right when you think, okay, well, I guess I can live with this for a long time. I guess this is good enough for me. I can settle. It'll show itself exactly where you need to be. Beat of your own drum. Thank you. Welcome in. I gotta check the queue now. How are you gonna get it? Queen of Cups. By being kind. By being kind, by making friends, by making connections, by networking. Ooh, but like networking for real, where you actually mean it, not empty kind of LinkedIn networking. You're actually making friends with other people in other departments, vendors, people around you. And having those real, honest connections, not empty connections. You're gonna figure that out. And where is it gonna lead me later? Two of Cups reversed. I'm really interested in what this means, because usually that would be about partings. So I'm wondering, is this like early retirement? Tell me about Two of Cups reversed real quick. Moon reverse, and they both have this big moon in there. Cards don't know where this is going to take you. You have too many options here. Too many paths this could go down. That doesn't mean it's bad. There's no reason to be scared of it. Nick. I'm popping you out of queue, Nick. I don't know if it's intentional. Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't intentional. Intentional. I'm having a hard time speaking lately. Like, I just say the wrong word. Or I absolutely, like, just trip over my tongue aggressively like that. I don't know what's up. Yeah, I took Nick out of the queue. Thank you, Beat. Thank you. I made the rig myself. I don't know who made the stuffy though. You hydrated, bunny? I am. I've got this. What I mean by like not being able to talk well, that's like a 6 months kind of thing. It's been a long time. What will future Soul Tribe be like? Empress. High Priestess. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Pentacles. Hydrated Queens. I mean, that's kind of what this is. We have Empress, High Priestess, and Queen of Pentacles here. These are 3 powerful ladies, hydrated, in their lane, moisturized ladies. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Like, you didn't get what you deserved. And so you're taking it into your own hands and forming a collective, a tribe of these ladies. Very... Cards are so colorful. Thank you. This is the Pagan Cats deck. My very first deck I ever got. I love them very much. So your soul tribe. Wonderful, powerful, mostly femmes, seems like, who didn't get what they were owed, and so have decided to team up to get a better future for themselves, the future that they deserve. That's a very strong message for you, Trinity. Having all 3 of those lovely ladies there, yeah. Yeah, these queens hydrated, says Lynn. Big fan of that reading, honestly. One of my favorite ones so far. We love a girl power group, yeah. This is definitely a power group, definitely a Spice Girls kind of situation. Oh my god, absolute divas, and y'all should have a Chicago movie night. I was going to say it felt like Chicago, but I felt like that was a little bit too on the nose. I just love hearing how you read. Thank you, Bean. Thank you, Pudgy Bean. I've been, Oh, Next didn't do anything. That's weird. Are you thinking real hard about it? Are you gonna skip somebody if I... Dolly! Hello, welcome! Who do we have in queue? Lilith. Oh, it's Lilith! It's Lilith! Because the bot likes to skip you for some reason. I don't know why. That's so weird. Okay. Lilith, what do my guides expect from me or want me to know? I like that question. What do the guides expect from me? Okay, or want me to know? King of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Knight of Cups. Yes, the one that the bot loves to pick on. Gonna make Lil submit the question on Twitch next time. Maybe that would fix it. Yeah, I'm wondering if there's something in your username or your display name that's making the bot like tick out. It's weird. King of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups. Yes, YouTube is much more lively. Twitch is a dream for the community, but YouTube is much more lively. King of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups. What do the guides want you to know? They want you to know something is coming. And it's probably money. If not a person with money, then just money straight out. This sounds like it's kind of like rich uncle dying and leaving you with a bunch of money kind of thing. And it could also just be like making a friend with a bunch of money, making a client who's willing to pay you a lot. And this is coming quick, okay? Almost 100 followers on Twitch, yeah. And with that money, some adventure. Go on a trip. Go on a trip, pay for some therapy, take a road trip, things that are good for you, but also a little bit adventurous, right? Maybe some self-care you've always wanted to try, but it's always been a little bit too expensive. A good hotel with a good bathtub would be mine. That's my self-care that's a little bit too expensive. Live your wealthy life dream. Fingers crossed. Twitch is a pain to grow from, so it's awesome how it's been going. It has been going fantastic over on Twitch. The tarot community over there is pretty good. It's just there's not, I don't think a lot of people on the tarot tab at this hour, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe they're watching other people. See the sunset at your local park or graveyard. Always a fantastic idea, Nick. Always a good idea. Therapy, I can't afford it, so it's honestly needed. Yeah. It's the Knight of Cups. So paying for therapy is definitely on the table there. But he's also a knight. So going on a physical adventure is also a good idea. So why not both? ¿Por qué no los dos? It is Green's turn. Vibe check between me and my work crush, please. Oh, I was going to explain to Ozzy about echoes. Whenever I say that's an echo, what I mean is it's a card that's come out last reading or the reading. It's a card that's come out a lot over the night. But if it just went back into the deck, sometimes it wants to pop right back out, and I consider that an echo. Sagely, thank you for lurking. I love having you here either way. We're doing all right. Okay, no, wait, that's way too many. Can I get one last one for green, please? Thank you. Oh, is this also? Yep, that's also an echo. May I please have... Of course. On the floor, on the floor. Six of Wands. Magician reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. Knave of Swords reversed. I'm gonna take off my jacket really quick. I was getting really cold and then they must have turned on the building heat. Here we go. I can't read reversals. Reversals are all right. I don't mind them too much. Kind of difficult. They're not too bad. Some of them have like too many ways they could be reversed, you know? Yummy floor cards. Yum, yum, yum. Six of Wands, Magician reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. Knave of Swords reversed. Vibe check isn't great right now. It sounds like... Oh, you're welcome, Ozzy. Yeah. It's not something I hear other people talk about, but for me... They definitely happen a lot. The same cards from the previous reading just coming back up. So I've just started calling them echoes and shoving them back in the deck. The vibe here seems to be competition. Like, they see you not necessarily as a threat. I'm sorry. But more so like someone that they want to Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm getting the feeling that they don't want to be trained by you, or they don't want to be in the same training as you, or the same meetings as you. And there's this kind of competition here. I'm not getting, like, any sort of gross vibes from it. Like, they don't like you. Thank you for the video. Or... This is what I mean by I'm talking wrong. Thank you for the like rabbit hole. Because usually when someone wants to avoid you like that, it's because they don't like you. This feels more like... What is this? Can I get... 2 6s. Interesting. 6. Move. Ooh. Ooh, they might be under the impression that they've learned everything that they can from you, and they're trying to absorb as much information from this workplace as possible because they might be quitting soon. They might have a plan to quit soon, to get out of there. It's nothing to do with you. This is a personal decision, probably due to management or something else going wrong. But it sounds like they want to jump ship and quit soon. And they want to learn everything that they can, and they feel like they've learned everything they can from you in a professional manner. And so it might feel like they're avoiding you. It's not personal. It is not personal. However, on the other side of it, I'm not getting anything like romantic. No romance vibes, nothing like that. Unfortunately. Chelsea. What is spirit doing to my enemies? Y'all out here having enemies? Apparently I'm not working hard enough. Ooh. So we got 2 court cards. Stephanie, thank you for the head pat. Thank you, thank you. 2 court cards reversed. Court cards usually are representative of specific people in your life. I'm going to assume that these are 2 of your enemies. And then we have Devil reversed. So this would be harsh life lessons. Harsh life lessons. Problems with addiction even, or gambling. This could be feeling trapped by yourself, like chained, but like you made the chain very Marley from We're Marley and Marley. Our hearts are made of greed. We forged these chains one link at a time. I'm gonna stop now. This is probably a woman who is in charge of some kind of team, an expert in whatever she does. She's a little bit aloof. I wouldn't say antisocial. She's very good at, what would I say? Organizing, but like in a very... I made it breathe. We're Marley and Marley. Whoa. An out of movie experience. Yeah, something like that. That's about right, Stephanie. Professor kind of vibes, teacher kind of vibes from this Queen of Swords. And then Knave of Wands is a immature person or a teenager or a childish person. And they are they bite off more than they can chew. They are always interested in way too many things, perhaps things that they should keep their business out of. But these 2 people, I think, are your enemies. Spirit is teaching them rough life lessons right now. Let's say that. Why do I like the Devil card? I think Nick said, yeah. Devil upright is fantastic in my opinion. Going after it and knowing exactly what you want. Yes. So something like that. Devil upright for me is like letting go of shame and going knowing exactly what you want and not being ashamed of it. Letting go of that shame, okay? And being freed from it so that you can pursue that thing, but most importantly, so you are not hurting yourself just for being yourself. There is a certain kind of pain that you can inflict upon yourself when you are ashamed of yourself. And Devil upright, for me, is letting go of that, which is like the most beautiful thing that you could do, in my opinion. So, accurate. Yes. Thank you, Chelsea. Sometimes the double can, yeah, sometimes it can still be like addiction or something having a problem, but most of the time upright I read it the other way around. Letting go of shame and addiction. Madame, thank you, thank you. Have to keep that in mind for the future. I really like it. Lucy, welcome in. Blood type, not your blood type. We have, what has my guardian angel been protecting me from in the last few weeks? Oh, that's fun. Not your blood type. I don't know if that was spiritual or if that was just me. But I heard, do you want to know? So that's fun. Little Princess Cherry, I love your name. Hello, hello, welcome in. What the hell is that? Thank you. Yeah, I'm a haunted doll. I'm a haunted doll. What has not your blood types guardian angels been protecting them from recently? Just here for the experience. Thank you. 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands reversed. Shay, thank you for the headpad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we have High Priestess. Moon reversed. Honestly, feels right. High Priestess would make sense for a guardian angel to name themselves that way. Moon reversed does feel like that thought that I got, that very first thought of, do you really want to know? Kitty, yeah. So this is the Pagan Cat deck. My very first deck I ever got. 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands reversed. This is Ozzy's reading? I thought it was yours. Ozzy, what the heck? No, I was pulling for... What was I pulling for? Hold on. Your question has been added to queue. Who? What? Hold on. What was I reading? No, this is not Ozzy's. This is not Ozzy's. What was I reading? Where did I get this? Hold on. Oh, I just absolutely thought that was... I pulled up Next and I read Not Your Blood Type's question and I completely just thought that was that. So that's that. So this is Not Your Blood Types. And then it will be Ozzy's turn. It was supposed to be for you, but no. No, sorry. So this is for Not Your Blood Type. Would you like a little break? Maybe pet a kitty or a bunny? I'm so confused. I know. Yeah, I read I read your question and I thought that it was the bot, and I guess I was wrong. Yeah, no, this is definitely blood types. But something has been trying to get into your inner circle and your rest time. So particularly, I mean, I'm glad you donated. That worked out. Particularly quiet times with others. So this is not like big, rumptious parties. This is like quiet healing times with a few other people. Something's been trying to get in there. I'm wondering if it's someone else's energy or if it's yours. And I don't mean like someone else's energy as in like they're the problem. Energy attached to someone else, or if it's an energy attached to you. I know, I just remembered I needed to do that. It has been keeping something out of those quiet moments with other people. It has also named itself High Priestess, which is a extremely fitting name for a guardian angel, but just wanted to make sure that you knew that anyway, just in case it comes up later. Now it's Ozzy's turn. I will take a quick break to drink some water. So what is some advice for Ozzy's projects? You're welcome, blood type. You're welcome. Ace of Wands. 5 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Ah, Z. So Ozzy, this feels like the guides here are letting you know that there are some old projects that you have that you need to let go. There's some old unfinished projects. Make sure Kitsune knows how to get into queue in case they aren't looking at chat. Yes, Kitsune! If you want to... Drum, thank you so much for the head pat. Thank you. Kitsune, if you want to get into chat, please type out "my question is" and then your question, and the bot will put you into queue. If you need internet noises here. Wow. Okay, the question must be about yourself or about the spirits. It can't be about someone else. But otherwise, yeah, exactly. Exactly that. But otherwise, the rules are just be kind. So, Ozzy, yes, there are some old projects that the spirits are telling you to let go of, that you do not need to complete, but instead you need to release. And like let them go anyway, even though they're not done, because you have better ideas in some of your newer ideas, newer projects you have started. And you also just don't have all of the time, all of the money in the world. If you did, this wouldn't be a problem. But you do have limited resources, so they want you to prioritize the newer and quote-unquote better ideas of your newer projects and let some of the old ones go. Let them be good memories. Let them be good stepping stones, but they don't need to be finished. That's really hard. It's so hard for me to hear something like that. I don't think I could take that advice if it was given to me. Duck Lister, welcome in. Hello. I'm going to hold on because this is absolutely the mood for tonight. Just gonna visually let everyone know this is where I'm at. We're gonna have this guy right here. That's where I'm at, chat. That's where I'm at. Remember to bump drum up, they tipped yes. Let me go ahead and find drum in here. Beat my own drum, there you are. Let's push you up to the top. Thank you so much for tipping. That's a good idea about what is... I have a very good idea about what it's talking about. That's okay, thank you. Sorry. Moon was very dark yesterday. Yeah, it's true. So Beat's question was, what's the vibe between Nick and I? Did the sleep meditation script tire you out? Maybe. Madam, can I speak or write in Hindi language for conversation? I don't know Hindi, I'm sorry. Like you may, you're allowed, but I don't know it, so I'm sorry. So what's the vibe between Nick and Drum? Ten of coins. Yeah, any language is welcome, but I don't know them. I just don't know them. That's the only problem. I suppose at that point I couldn't moderate them, but I've assumed the Twitch, the star. What the heck, Drum? Twitch auto mod should take care of most stuff. Good night, Nick. Have a good night. Drumming up some good fortune. Yeah, exactly, Sage. Absolutely. No, don't be sorry about the pun. Two of Cups. Wow. Don't push yourself too far down, Lynn. So what is the vibe? The vibe is fantastic. There is something Okay. We're currently in no contact. I think that that's what this is about. So 2 of Cups reversed would to me Ancient Gaelic. I can do my best. I don't think it's gonna be very good though. Lilith, good night. Good night, good night. 3 of Cups. Currently in no contact. That is so strange to me because this is possibly like this is a fantastic spread. To me, having this here is like this is a breakup card. So we have a breakup card, we have a happily ever after card, we have possibly the best card in the entire deck about hopes and dreams, and then we have a amazing friendship card. Okay, to me this means the vibe is fantastic, but you're not meant to be a couple. Okay, it sounds like you are meant to be together, you're meant to be best friends, you're meant to be some kind of very, very important people in each other's lives, just not romantic partners. The loading symbol is hilarious. Thank you. I've been having some struggles tonight. It's doing all right though. I've been getting 10 of Cups too. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I really think that this is extremely good vibes, but this person is not meant to be a romantic partner. They're supposed to be some kind of other deep, deep connection with you. They are important to your life. Extremely important. Hello, TC. Hello, welcome in. Oh, thank you, Ducklister. Marin. How long before we get a house and can finally relax? We are getting so stressed with the current situation, it's causing huge fights. Hi, yes I am. I have one more free question for tonight until they are a whole $1. If you want to ask a question, it is my question is, and then your question. Ah, yes! I thought people would like that. Questions have to be about yourself or about the spirits, not other persons. But other than that, the rules are just to be kind. How long before we get a house and can finally relax? I will let you know. Ah! Thank you everybody. All 30 free questions have been asked. Having another party when we reach 500. We should. We should. I'm trying to finish a video for 300 over on YouTube, and I'm worried I'm not going to have it out before the time we reach 400. It's going so fast. 4 of Swords. 6 of Swords reversed. Can we have one more? One more for Moran. Ah, yeah, I like to read with them too, but they're such a bad shape. Honestly, it makes shuffling them so hard. Hierophant. Okay. I think right now we're at 339 on YouTube. So you literally asked, when will we get a house so that we can rest? This is a card about rest. This is about not moving, because this is a 42 for real. Six of Swords is about physical movement, literally moving house, okay? So, reversed, I'm a little bit interested in what this means, because it says you will get rest, but you're not going to be moving physically. So I'm assuming you won't find a house the way you expect or you want. Perhaps you'll find an apartment. Perhaps you'll find room with someone else. I say that particularly because we have the Hierophant here. This is the teacher. You might find room with someone else who is a helper, a teacher, an elder, someone who is there specifically because they want to be of service. You will still get that rest that you want, that you need, but not necessarily the house yet. Now, these readings are usually like 1 to 3 months. So in the next 3 months, I expect you to find this rest with whoever this person is, but not a house. That doesn't mean that you're never going to get a house. It just means not in the next 3 months. But you will find that rest you are after. Just scramble them on the table. I haven't thought of that yet. Oh, I have to turn on next again because we hit 30. Here we go. Anne Morgan. How will my husband's health affect him? He has cancer. I expect surgery. Any help would be great. I figured we could just ask the spirit guides for general guidance, not having to pry through anyone's proverbial wardrobe. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, thank you for the hearts, TZ. Hi, God, welcome in. So, Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed. So we have, I believe this is a good outcome at the expense of a lot of pain and a lot of money, which would make a lot of sense with a cancer diagnosis. But I'm quite happy with this Queen of Cups here, because even though the Ace is reversed, the Queen is upright. So I do believe he will be able to be happy and healthy at the end of this, and I believe keep his general spirits and his general health through this, where there will be times of great lows it sounds like perseverance is the word. And not just like perseverance and struggling. I mean perseverance as in like keeping a smile, keeping truly, actually happy, and keeping health to the end, okay? I hope that helps, Anne Morgan. Madame Domi, thank you so much. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you. I'll go ahead and push your question up, but we have Jazz right now, so let me... Oop. Where are you? I saw you somewhere. There you are. Anne, thank you so much. Muscle from Ireland, thank you. Thank you so much, Anne. Come back anytime. I love that there's so many people from all around the world. Best wishes, yes. Wins Live open on Wednesday. Wednesdays are 1 o'clock my time, so that's noon Eastern. Wednesdays and Fridays, tarot is noon Eastern, I'm pretty sure. Yes. You're welcome, Marin. So Jazz asked, what is coming towards me in love? What is coming towards Jazz? Ooh. In love. Hi, Jazz. Hello, hello. Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, 10 of Wands, Emperor. So this is an intense relationship. If you are not currently in a relationship, Jazz, it seems like your next one is going to be one that hits you very hard. Something that burns very, very bright and very, very fast. And then it's gone, right? If that's something that you want to avoid, I don't blame you. If that's something you want to experience anyways, that's all right too. But the cards are giving you this warning. It will probably leave you feeling a bit depleted afterwards. But this is experience. So I do think you will be meeting someone who is intense, who is always doing something, who wants to drag you around with them, show you all of this stuff, show you their world, invite you everywhere, take you everywhere. It's busy. This is a busy feeling. Possibly also an expensive feeling. And you will have a lot of fun, but it will burn, like I said, bright and fast, and it will snuff itself out. And you will be left tired. You will be left confused and probably sad. But you will have experienced a lot. You will have experienced a lot. Marin says, thank you, you're welcome. We live in caravans on our land. Steph, thank you. Thank you for the headband. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wonder if there will be someone new who comes in, who can help. I don't know who this teacher is, who this Hierophant is, but they wanted to come in and help and let you have some rest. So you have a warning of someone new coming in. Hello, Pesto, hello! Yes, I have to bump Madame, which I think I did, and I have to bump Stephanie as well. Yes, I bumped Madame. Stephanie has not asked a question. You're welcome, Jazz. You're welcome. Madame Domi asks, what is the future for me and the guy I'm talking to? Tower, but don't freak out just yet. Just doing on you, thank you, Steph. You're welcome, Marin. What's for dinner? We had shrimp and grits. We had shrimp and grits. Steph said not to bump her, but I might do it anyway. So we have Tower, 8 of Wands, 5 of Swords. What is coming? What is the future for me and the guy I'm talking to? It looks like there is a... We did not find grits here. Not your blood type. I'm very sorry. We had them shipped in. If we had found grits here, we would have let you know. I do think that there is a breakup at the end of this relationship, having Tower and 5 of Swords here. However, it is not for a very long time. Okay? So, with that in mind, there's a few things you can do with this information. First of all, I'll tell you what I say to a lot of people. Tarot reads the future, but it reads the future that you are currently on. So, if you make changes that you would not have made because of these cards, then this can change this outcome, okay? You have control over that. If you make a change to your life, it changes the future. Or you can proceed with vigilance, I suppose, so you can protect yourself a little bit better. It's entirely up to you. This is not the card saying you have to break up right now, invent an excuse, break up right now, never talk to him again. But there is a warning there of if nothing changes, if everything stays the same, far down the line, it looks like not just a normal breakup, but kind of a big explosive one. What's with the buffering over the bunny? It's because I'm having issues. I'm just having a time today. It's just one of those days for me. So I'm just letting everybody know I might need a little bit of extra buffer time. Big Austin over on to which, what is the outcome of texting ends? Yes, just take care of yourself. What is the outcome of texting ends? Sun. So this is a good idea. First of all, cards want to tell you with the sun, texting is a good idea. However, you don't have the full picture, and so you're not going to get the best outcome. There's something you're missing here. I have a feeling that this isn't just texting a crush. I don't know why I'm getting the feeling that you're texting like something that more, I don't want to say important than that, but more like work oriented or like university oriented. That's a weird thing to think. The way you worded it does seem like it's a crush, but it feels like there's something here like you're missing. And if you change your approach, you'll get a better outcome. Ah, definitely not romantic in a mentor. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. I'm glad I was right. I was like, I have no basis for this, but this feels like work. See if you can't think of a different way to word your text than what you were going to do at first. Brainstorm different approaches for texting, different questions you can ask, because it is a very good idea to text, but there's a better way to do it, a better question to ask, a better way to start the conversation. Okay? This is not, I will say, this is not me trying to make you like overthink every little thing. So let's draw one more card so you don't get stuck in an endless like thinking loop about what advice the cards have for this. What is the advice for how to text? Advice. Frame it as you need advice. Hey, I know that you are very good at this. I'm doing this kind of thing, and I would love your advice. If we can stop to get coffee sometime or exchange emails, I would really appreciate that. Simple as that. Just frame it as, you know better than me. I would love to learn what's your advice. Hopefully that's helpful, and hopefully it doesn't make you second guess yourself a whole bunch. That's the last thing I want to do. It is helpful. Good. I'm glad. That's what I want to be, is helpful. Okay. Ooze's question. Can I please get a reading on what I should be focusing on right now? Healing, career, whatever comes out, please. Ooh. Okay, so we have Queen of Pentacles. What should Ooze be focusing on right now? Healing, career, whatever comes out. King of Wands reversed. Knight of Wands. I'm gonna get one more. Because so far we have 3 people. So I'm tempted to say you need to be focusing on the people in your life, but I want to get one more card to get the full story from the cards here. Thank you. On the floor! 7 of Cups reversed. You have too much stuff in your head. That's why you're asking a question about this, right? There's too much going on. What should you be focusing on? You're scattered. You don't know what to pick. Nothing feels right. Focus on the people in your life who mean a lot to you, who are helpful for you. See if they can't be leaned on. If you have things that it would be helpful for you to ask for help for, ask for help. But make sure that all of this stuff in your life hasn't driven away any people. And I don't mean driven away like they're gone forever. I mean like just spend a little bit of time enmeshing yourself again with the people you care about and with the people who you look up towards. If there's any kind of mentors like with Big Austin that you want in your life, connect with them as well. People. People. Rabbit hole. How does the future energy look for me? I will ask Lynn perhaps for a medicine of some sort. Something small. I just have something trying to cause a headache. How does the future energy look for Rabbit Hole? I'm also like just too hot. I don't know. But that's been a few, like an hour now or so. What does the future energy look like for Rabbit Hole? Thank you. It's hard, yeah. Queen of Swords. Tower. 10 of Wands. 3 of Wands reversed. Future energy. This feels a little bit like overload. Like you know, or are being asked to do too much. Do I have a TikTok or do I prefer not to use it? I do have a TikTok, but it's only got my shorts on it, which are like a very different, I mean, it's not a different vibe, but it's not about tarot. I know Witch Talk would love this. I should try to set up not Instagram lives, TikTok lives for this. I don't know how I would do that. I know that the bot I currently use doesn't have TikTok, so I'd have to figure that out. I do not like using TikTok. I have managed to never use it before, other than making an account and setting up my YouTube shorts to automatically copy over there. But I would be willing to go live if I could figure out how to. So I'll look into it. I'll look into it for sure. I probably should figure out Instagram Live as well, but I can only do so many things at a time, and already doing Twitch and YouTube simultaneously is like... I had to like research how to do that. So I'd have to put in some research again. It feels like you, Rabbit Hole, become like a resource for people, an expert in something. To the point like that you become overused, overburdened with requests for said expertise. And you kind of crash. TikTokers can advertise for us and spread the word. Yeah, just send them over here to YouTube. They're the type not to respect boundaries or rules sometimes. Well, then I would just make it so TikTok doesn't get free readings. They have to pay for them. This feels Three of Wands. Rabbit Hole feels like going into hiding almost. That is not the normal reading for this card, but that's what this feels like. Off grid, and by that I mean probably just taking a social media break. So don't burn yourself out. Put up some boundaries. It's hard. Before you end up being overwhelmed. I know, unfortunately, pretty soon I'm going to have to change how I do my readings. It's Strictly Business's turn. And I'm going to have to make a few changes, actually. I'm going to have to lower this 30 number down because we're hitting it every single time. And it's like making me go overtime, which I need to have boundaries to not do that. I need to turn random on, so it's not first come, first serve, but rather paid readings are prioritized and queued readings are random, which is apparently how most tarot readers on Twitch do it. And I understand why. It helps keep people from being pushy and bossy. I do private readings, yes. And if you ever need a reading about someone else, I can do them there. I just can't do them for free on stream. What do my guides want me to know at this time? Strictly business. But I don't know when I'm going to implement those changes. I just know it probably needs to be quote unquote soon. Star. Two of Wands. Queen of Wands. Oh, okay. Extremely good reading for Strictly Business. Where the guides want you to know that they're proud of you and that they like where your plan is going. They think you have a good plan and they think it's going in the right direction, and they're very, very proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Do what you gotta do. Thank you, Budgie Bean. Because I want to make sure that I don't burn out. I want to last here as long as possible. Because it's so much fun to be with all of you guys. I have to keep it fun, you know? Mitch. What is to be expected between me and this person over the next month or so? Empress, which made sure to turn herself upright. 8 of Cups. Tower. That's a Echo. Owie. Owie. Water break. We are both underemployed, Lynn. Unfortunately. I want to be here for everyone for as long as possible, and unfortunately that does mean it needs to be sustainable. That's like literally the definition of sustainable. Excuse me. Yes, Lynn does have astrology commissions available as well. And we both have art commissions available. Yes, that's very true. Thank you. Thank you very much, Lynn. Knight of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Cups reversed. This feels like distance. It feels like running away. So Mitch, we have Empress, 8 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Cups reversed. This is, it feels like someone running away, and there's a pain, there's a, almost like a distance makes the heart grow fonder. Distance creating problems, distance creating longing as well. Kind of a two-way street. Distance creating a power dynamic. So be careful about being cold. Be careful about physical distance. But something is there about the pain. The pain of distance, either metaphorical or physical, and I'm kind of leaning towards physical there. Yes, Lynn wants to get into editing and writing. So maybe Lynn's the one that needs to have editing streams. Writing streams. Dolly's party. Would picking up witchcraft again be a benefit to me at this time? I can answer this without reading the tarot. The answer is yes, but let's see what the cards have to say. Ask me questions in chat, Dolly. Ask me questions in Discord about witchcraft and what would suit you and what you want to do. But let's see what this... Oh, the sun! And look, the sun's here twice. Knight of Wands and the sun. That's incorrect. We have Knight of Wands, the sun, Strength, Seven of Wands, oh, okay. Hanged Man reversed and Justice reversed. You're so welcome, Dolly! So we have all of this sun energy here at the very beginning as well as strength. So this is a very clear yes to me. We also have Hanged Man reversed, which is a now is the time. There's no more blockages. There is nothing in your way any longer. Seven of Wands and Justice reversed are some advice here. We'll get back to this in a second. But Seven of Wands, it does sound like you're going to get a lot of opinions. Or perhaps, Dolly, this is why you haven't gotten back into witchcraft yet, is because you have heard and internalized a lot of conflicting opinions, and you're like, ooh, there's so many wrong ways to do witchcraft. Everybody has this strong opinion. I'm so scared of getting it wrong, right? I'm here to tell you that you're gonna make somebody mad no matter what you do. You're gonna make somebody mad no matter what you do, and you gotta just do it. That's the hard part. That's really hard for me too. And then we have Justice reversed. Justice is about the scales. They want you to know that it's not a I give $2, I get $2 kind of thing with witchcraft. You can, I mean, maybe if you're working with spirits it is. But if you're just working with magic, you can absolutely get more than you put into it. Like, that's the point, is to get more than you put into it. Okay? Yeah, isn't he pretty? It's a hairless kitty with that Egyptian background. You can get more out of this than you put into it. You don't have to put in $800 and 4 nights a week. It can be small little things that put a big change on your life, okay? Back to these ones. This is just a big old yes. Like, jump into it, right? As the fox going quickly, go, 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 right? Sun, strength. Be strong. I think that they're, especially with this Seven of Wands, it's really picking up on that fear, and I'm wondering if that fear is a big problem for you, because they're making a big deal about it. Hey Willie, welcome in. Hello Arcane, welcome. It's so good to see both of you. Yeah, we've already hit our 30 free questions. Hi Vice, hello, welcome in. So right now, questions are open for a whole whopping $1 over on Ko-fi. What's proper name for the cats? This is the Pagan Cats Tarot. If you type !Dex, it will take you to a list of all of the decks that I have on Amazon, or all the decks that I have that are available on Amazon. I get scared of making spirits upset. You don't have to work with spirits then. If you're afraid of that, you don't have to work with spirits. I can help you if you really want to, right? Because I love working with spirits. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. Oh, don't prove me wrong. Don't do that to me. Bot, don't do that. I don't know why it didn't work. So I did it for you. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. I don't know why that didn't work. Specifically on YouTube. Oh my god. I bet YouTube blocks comments with links in them. And that's why we're not getting VGen and we're not getting Dex. Oh, that definitely makes sense. Okay, I bet that's what it is. But then yours didn't get blocked. Just the bots did. I wonder. That's weird. I can be link pest. Thank you. I need you to be link pest. Need advice with working with spirits. I might make a whole video about that. I've had lots of people ask me to make whole videos about lots of different topics. That might be something I do. Because I do like witch YouTube. I don't spend time on witch talk, but I absolutely spend time on witch YouTube. And we did not your blood type. So I'm gonna skip that. Pearl Blue. It's Pearl Blue's turn. May I have some message of encouragement from my spirit guides? Yes, you may. I would love that. I'm so attracted to working with spirits. I also just have a hard time figuring out what to focus on first and get overwhelmed with all the options. I will definitely inquire more on Discord. Yes. Really? Really? Was the honey magic one for real? Oh, I do need to make more then. Hi, Pearl Blue. Hello. Oh, okay. Well, first, starting off strong, Pearl Blue, we have 10 of coins, which is a happily ever after card. 6 of swords reversed. And Queen of Swords. This is success. Success, probably in your work, because this is Queen of Swords, where she is strictly business. You're so welcome. She's an expert in her field. She is the boss. She is the manager. She is professor, teacher, right? She knows what she's doing. People come to her for help, for advice, for expertise. You are getting there, okay? You're getting to this point. People will start to come to you for help and expertise. This will also lead to money, okay? You're either going to charge for that, or it means a significant raise. Like a significant, like maybe you'll become manager, maybe you'll get promoted, stuff like that. And you don't have to go hunting for this. If you're afraid you're not going to be able to find this in your current physical location, you don't have to move. You might have been worried that like, oh, but there's no jobs here. Oh, but it's so expensive in the city I'm in. You don't need to worry about that part. If you want to move, that's fine, but you don't have to, okay? You're not being forced out by money or lack of opportunities. You're going to get there. The spirits really believe in you. No, don't believe. You gotta believe in yourself, Pearl Blue. You're going to get there. Yeah, the moving bit was like very specific. So maybe that was something that you needed to hear? I don't know. But thank you for the head pat. Thank you. So please let yourself have a little bit more confidence in yourself, Pearl Blue. Believe in you. Thank you, Duck Lister. I'm still looking for new work, so yeah, that means you'll find it, okay? You won't have to like move to a new city to find new work. Unless you want to, okay? You're not going to be forced to. I already have one set of videos that I'm highly going to recommend to Dolly. The person who helped me feel comfortable and kind of took me to the next level with working with spirits. A lot of people I know moved in my field. Yeah. The job market's so bad that like certain cities are becoming like you can only find a job for certain things in certain cities. The guides want you to know that you don't have to do that. I hope you don't have to do that. Dolly, thank you for the head pat. Thank you. You're so welcome, Pearl Blue. So Lucy Lou. Job market is buns. It's true. Everybody's advice about becoming a YouTuber used to be like, don't quit your J job. You know, it's so hard to do this. You shouldn't put anything into it. It should just be a hobby. And now people are like, yeah, I'm getting a lot of people who have lost their jobs who are becoming VTubers. So yeah, just try it out. And I'm like, oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? So what is the advice for Lucy? Knight of Swords. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Strength! Everybody's getting strength today. Everybody's getting strength today. Which is good. Right? Forcing everyone to find creative ways to make some money. It's true! That's why we gotta support each other as a community. That's why you got to get to know your neighbors, why you have to be safe out there, okay? Be there for each other. Knight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles reversed, and Strength. So Lucy, they want you to know, because we were just having this conversation, that work is buns and the work job market's buns. You need to try to de-stress about work a little bit. And I know that's way, way easier said than done. Trying to deprioritize or de-stress work needs to be a high priority, but like, yeah, way, way easier said than done, right? Lynn says, the cards believe in everyone today. I think that that's right. They believe in you. And then we have Knight of Swords, which feels like go get 'em, tiger. They want you to follow some kind of creative pursuit that you have, something that's going to have you learning a lot, whether that's like you want to finish writing a book or you want to learn oil painting. I don't know, something that takes a lot of effort and a lot of learning and a lot of studying. Go get it. Go for it. Find some free courses. Find some things that, like, a lot of universities lets you audit classes, which means you can sit in on them either physically or digitally, but you just don't get a credit at the end. Do that if you need to, right? Learn whatever it is that your heart wants and with whatever time that you can. And you have it in you to do this, okay? Don't be afraid. Okay, we have... Vice City, thank you so much for the tip. Thank you. What is your question? I think you already posted it, but I will ask you to post it again. We have 2 more free questions to answer after Vice, who jumps line because of the donation. But I'm going to actually be right back really quick. Lucy, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. I'm going to be right back. I need to get a little bit more water and take a big stretch, but just 1 minute. Hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. I'm here again. Hello. Thank you for letting me take a quick break. And Vice. What is something Spirit needs me to hear? Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Vice. Ooh. That's not something it does. Does that mean anything? I don't think I've ever had that like mean something, but it seems weird. It's not something it usually does. What is something Spirit needs Vice to hear? Okay, 10 of Swords, 6 of Cups. Once I see a chart, I blank out. That's an echo. Can I get one more for Vice, please? Can you tell me the end of the story for Vice? What else does Spirit want Vice to know? High Priestess, 4 of Cups. 10 of Swords reversed, 6 of Cups reversed. So, and then these are like something else. So they very much want you to know, Vice, that something about your childhood, there was some kind of large pain there, some sort of wound. That is going to be falling away soon. Perhaps you'll get an apology, perhaps you'll get an insight, or perhaps sometimes it's natural so that things just fall away by themselves. It happens. But you're going to get some kind of huge 10 of Swords is about deep and extreme pain. So having it reversed is deep and extreme healing coming from something that happened in your childhood. Okay? That's one message. And it very much was like, that's one encapsulated message. And I had to ask for another section because it was like, that's it. That's all. Like, that's one. And I was like, okay, but I have to have 3 cards. So on the other side, we have High Priestess and 4 of Cups reversed. To me, this reads as you learning to trust yourself more, trust your gut, trust your opinions, trust your intuition, your discernment, because you've been like burned too many times. Like you were like, I don't know, I don't really like this guy, but I can't figure out why. And so it's mean of me to just like not interact because like he seems fine. Like there's no reason for me not to like him. I just don't. And then like later you find out, oh my God, there absolutely was a reason. I was so right. I should have trusted myself. Like that's happened too many times. So you are on a path. And I think soon, like you're over the hump actually, I think. to trusting yourself better and trusting this energy. If you want to, or you are in magic and witchcraft, this is going to really help your witchcraft. But it's just good for life in general to trust yourself. So I'm glad that you're getting there. I'm glad you're more than 50% along on that journey, right? To trusting yourself like that. Perhaps that has something to do with this healing from childhood, is this trust that you're gaining in yourself. I don't know. That's exactly what's happening in your life. Well, you're getting there. You're making it. And it's only going to get easier and better when you have that healing. That's going to happen real soon. Yeah, a lot of people see Saturn as like the bad guy because lessons are hard to learn. But like, we don't make teachers the bad guy in media. Or at least most of the time, I guess we don't. Right? So we have 2 more free questions to answer. Really happy to hear. It's been a long journey. Then you deserve it. I'm really proud of you, Vice. Kitsune asked, will my spirits and protector help me succeed in my journey of transition? MTF, oh my gosh, Kitsune, congrats! Congrats! Let's see what your spirits have to say, but I like, of course? Of course they will. But let's see what they have to say. No way! No way, the star! The star! I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. Hold on. Okay, what's 2? We got 2 more. Can we get 2 more, please? 2 more for Kitsune. Okay, Queen of Swords. Yeah, that's what I said, Lynn. Two of Wands. Okay. Yes. The answer is a big old yes, and wow, they want you to succeed. They want to give you everything you've ever wished for. They want to give it to you, okay? The star is my favorite. The star, I think, is like, I call it the magical girl card. It's a card of hopes, dreams, wishes, like energy, optimism, like femininity, right? 2 times of cards. Got the exact same cards? What, for real? For real? For real? That's wild. So big, huge, everything you could have wished for and more, they want to give it to you from the stars. Okay? They're so excited. Queen of Swords. I've explained this to other people before as like an expert or a professor. This can also be like a doctor. So I have a feeling that there will be a time where a doctor might say something that seems strange, and that might be something your guides want to tell you. That's a really weird thing to say, but I don't know. The Queen of Swords, it feels like there's some kind of message you're going to get from a doctor that is important. Hey, Neeb, I'm going to bonk you, okay? Please don't spam. And then Two of Wands, planning. They are extremely excited about your future, and they want to see all the cool things you can get up to, all of the stuff that will bring you joy and happiness, and what you're going to do with the life they want to help you make. Okay? I'm so excited I got to read that for you. Kitsune, I'm so excited I got to read that for you. Thank you for asking. And it's so exciting to know that you got those same cards. I want to know how you read them. How did you read them for yourself? Is it different than how I read them for you? I'm really curious. Sorry, my cat just fell into the laundry basket. Hold on one second. Hey, bud, you okay? Oh, yeah, he's fine. He's good. He's fine. He's good. He's fine. Almost the exact same way. Okay. I'm so glad. But he get into something? Yeah, he tried to fall into the laundry basket. He's fine, though. So, Kitsune, feel free to join the Discord. Links in the pinned comment. I really want to have fun with your life with you. Congrats. And I think it's really cool that we got the same cards. It was a really cool reading, yeah. And I think this is our last free reading of the night is for TC. Does Hades have any messages? And immediately, okay. We get Ace of Cups reversed and the Wheel. Two of Pentacles. Oh my, is this just Hades being Hades? Hold on, it's the beginning of summer for most people. For me, it's the beginning of winter. So for me, this feels like what are you doing? Like, why are you talking to me here? I miss my wife here. My wife's not here. Right? Angelica, welcome in. Welcome in. We are out of free readings for today, but they are only $1 over on Ko-fi. If you want to have a reading tonight, you are welcome to one. Does Hades have anything to say? And we have Two of Pentacles, which is think outside of the box. So I do wonder if he's challenging me on that reading. Ace of Cups reverse the wheel. Two of Pentacles. There's something. If there's something bothering you, specifically, TC, if there's something bothering you specifically, in order to get past it, tell him his hair is out. What? Fire hair. Oh, okay, okay. If there's something bothering you, he's telling you that in order to get past it, in order to move on from it, you will have to think outside of the box. You will have to do something a little bit strange. Something you might not have thought of, something that is perhaps even against social norms. I once tried to make my own tarot illustrations, and Two of Pentacles was like corporate espionage. So think outside the box. Don't care what other people think and prioritize your own well-being and your own morals to solve this problem. Okay? Whatever this problem is, whatever's causing you a big problem. My channel's growing so fast. I know. I know. It's wild. Resident, thank you for the $1. Thank you for the head pat. Yeah, we hit like 200, 250 and it took off. Mon Spouse. I didn't even read the whole thing. I thought it said Sod Mouse, not gonna lie. I thought it said Sod Mouse. I love those emotes. Those are so cute. What are they? Are they little mice? You knew it was coming. So we've got like half an hour before we want to really wrap up stream. I want to open the floor to questions. If you have questions about witchcraft, questions about magic, questions about how I read, how I practice, right? So close to 400. Yeah, that's why I keep saying that the thank you for 300 might not be out before we hit 400, because I'm taking too long. I'm too slow. Oh, right. We have Steph's question. Well, pull your, was that it? I think so. It was a pretty short message for your read. There was a thinking outside the box, specifically when it comes to like social norms for whatever this is. Put your morals first, put your well-being first, and like don't just follow the crowd in order to fix whatever this problem is. It is true, he is quiet. And mine, Pretty Bees. Oh, I didn't know you had in one, Lynn. Sorry. Yeah. Y'all can still absolutely ask your questions and I'll still have stuff to yap about. I think he's a chatterbox. Oh, he might just really like you then. Everyone I've heard says he's very quiet. Hair's out or red. When will the next stream be? Next stream will be an art stream. No. Yes? Yeah, next stream is an art stream. The same time this one started. Or wait, no, an hour before this time started. So 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow is a new art stream. Okay, so for this foster cat, we already have 10 of cups, which is, we love to see it. It's a happily ever after kind of card. Happy family kind of card. Happy home kind of card. So it sounds like this cat is going to settle in very, very well. Thank you, Lynn, for taking my incomprehensible gibberish and putting it into comprehensible text. Me too, Dolly! Thank you for being here! Okay. Queen of Pentacles. And one more for this kitty cat, please. Nine of Cups reversed. Bye, Dolly. Bye-bye. Happy, cozy, comfy. Definitely going to settle into the house very well. And then I get the message from this one, Nine of Cups reversed. I'm not going to be picky. I'm not going to be picky is what I'm hearing. So if your other cats are picky about food, if they're picky about toys, sounds like this little girl is not going to be picky about like what kind of food, what kind of toys. She's just happy to do whatever. She's just happy to do whatever. Was talking about dragons and got distracted. Well, welcome back to live, Duck Lister. I'm glad that you were here. Whatever time, whatever space-time continuum that you are currently viewing me, you're welcome. Yeah, a literal bird into your house. That was a lot. Well, I don't think she's going to be picky, Stephanie. She just wants some love and to love. And it sounds like she will be very easy. So, Lynn, what is your question? What is your question, Lynn? And then I'll be able to yap about like whatever questions you have for me about magic or just about what I was going to yap about to Dolly, and then like I'll type it up for them afterwards after she decompresses. Yeah, for sure. She's going to need a minute. Almost all cats need that minute. That's totally normal. Mod Spouse or Sod Mouse would like to know Affirmation Chatterbox has any for me since TC was an inspiration. Aries also accepted whomever. Anything for Lynn? Gecko, welcome in, welcome in. Hello. Anything for Lynn from Mercury or Aries? We're doing okay. We're having a pretty good stream. Two of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Death reversed. Can you explain Two of Cups reversed to me? A lot of people haven't been getting that tonight in ways that are unexpected or strange. And I would love to know what you mean by it. Tower reversed. 5 of Swords. So we have 2, like, breakup cards here. 2 of Cups reversed and 5 of Swords. And then we have the Tower reversed. Little Lavender Rat, thank you. I love your username. That is so cute. This is the Pagan Cats Tarot. My first ever deck. How do we queue for tarot? We love rats here. We do love rats here. We are all out of free readings for the night, but if you would like a reading, they are $1 over on Ko-fi right now. Usually, yes, Lynn, thank you. You hop in with my question is, whatever it is, and bot puts you in line. Or if you don't want to, or you can't donate, then we are here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for tarot, and lots of other days for lots of other things. You're so welcome. Death reversed. Seven of Wands. Yes, right now, yes, that is true, Gecko. Right now, a reading is $1. And that can work both on Ko-fi and also with bits if that's easier for you. But I get way more of it if you use Ko-fi. We'll unsub and sub again. Thank you, Duck Listener. What do you get more? What do you get? If you gift 5, you get 2 questions. Other than that, if you want like a private reading, you can order one on my Ko-fi, but like I don't have more than that. I guess we could make something up if you want to give like a whole bunch. Whatever you want. Like, I don't know. We'll figure something out if you want. Something's going on. Lynn, something's going on with your reading. Can we talk about your reading for a minute? Adnan, welcome in. Hello, hello. You've got a lot of like, you got 2 breakup cards. You've got Tower reversed. You have 7 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Death reversed. Something is going on with one of your guys. Someone's not doing well, and I'm going to assume it's one of them, because you're maybe you're not doing well. Maybe you're doing timing's changed. Not yet that I know of. Chaos. I am also especially sleepy. It could be that they are trying to tell you things and you haven't been able to hear them and they're getting frustrated. I don't think that they are actually going to like leave you, but they're like shaking you like, hey, I'm trying to talk. I don't think it's quite your fault for not hearing. You have been especially EB. Yes. Yeah, we do have different times for different days. So this is a normal late stream for tarot on Mondays, but Wednesdays and Fridays, they are That's a time zone, not a time, is it? UTC -3? They're at noon Eastern US on Wednesdays and Fridays. Tell them to tell that to the Taurus new moon that kicked my ass. Steph! Thank you for the confetti! Steph, thank you! Let me know if you want another question. They are proud of you still. And they are with you still. But they are getting a little bit frustrated. I think leaving some stuff out of them is a good idea. Ah! Gecko! Gecko, thank you! Oh my god! You guys! Gecko, what are your questions? Oh my gosh, thank you! Double confetti! We'd love to see it! So that means Gecko gets 2 questions, 6 questions, question mark. I mean, maybe. Stephanie's had 1, so go ahead and ask. What are your questions? That'd be, yeah. Well, I guess like 6 total, right? If they're, maybe, I don't know. You can tell because I have the little thing on the top of my head that I've been slow and weird today. But yes, please. At least 2 questions, Gecko. Go ahead and ask. And Stephanie, if you want a second one, go ahead and ask too. And we'll get to getting for that one. You just like watching the ghosty. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, hold on. I need to take my inhaler. That's not embarrassing at all to have to say. Where'd it go? There it is. Here I am. Here I am. I'm back. Here I am. 1 for the first question, 5 for follow-up, 5 for 4 questions. Yeah, that's true. You're right. That would be 4. When you write, you write. When you write, you write. Ooh. And then while we're sitting for that one, there was some videos I wanted to put into the Discord for Dolly because they had questions about spirit work. So I'm going to pull those up before I forget. They aren't questions, more like I'm in a situation of instability. I want to know if I'm finally find some stable work and a roommate that won't move while I'm not home. Story time, hello, welcome. Yes. Scheduled time for another 15 minutes. Stable work and a roommate that won't move when I'm not home. That sounds awful. See what we can't get. Does Gecko have some stability coming soon? Judgment. Okay, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, the World. This alone tells me, yes, you are going to get that stability, but let's learn a little bit more about that. So we have Judgment reversed. Can you tell me more about Judgment reversed? Can we tell me how are we gonna find this stable? Thank you for the head pat. Thank you, thank you. How are we gonna find this stable work? High Priestess? Or is that the roommate? 10 of coins. Temperance, Knave of Cups. Okay, so I asked for how. Beginning, we got Judgment reversed. In the middle, we got just the clearest yes you could ever hear. This is happy home. This is happiness in general. And the world is literally getting what you want. So I think that that's a big yes for at very least the roommate part. But then over here, we got 10 of coins, which is happy home, parentheses, money. So that's the work part. High Priestess. Yes on the work. Temperance. Steady job. Temperance is about constant movement. You're never stale. You're never left alone. Thank you again for the head pat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that, I would say that as you're not stale, you're not left alone, you have steady work. Knave of Cups. Knave of Cups, we have this cat here. He's talking to this little fish in a cup. Let's see, what kind of beauty influencer get this to focus. He's talking to this fish in a cup. I'm wondering if this is a job. My Priestess is about knowing. I kind of get call center from this because of talking, right? But it could be anything from therapy work to counseling to just giving advice to people who need it, at like working at a university and like the careers center, maybe anything where you're giving people advice, or information is a place to look for that. For a job, I mean. It sounds like the roommate will just come because they didn't really give you information on like how to find a roommate. Just where to look for a job, which is like speaking with people and giving advice. A tech center, maybe? Somewhere there's a lot of customer interaction and a lot of like you hold the expertise. Reading tarot on the internet, that could be it. But at the very, very, very beginning of your reading, you got Judgment reversed. This I like to affectionately call the Simba card. Because if you can't see, we have this constellation of a kitty cat in the dark night sky. Upside down. I'm here just listening, by the way. That's okay. I was hoping you were. Alright, a card fell on the floor. Is the head pat just... Oh, okay, there it goes. Oh no, I got another one. Thank you. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you, thank you. I was like, is it just going on forever? Thank you for the donation. So I'm wondering if your ancestors if your ancestors want you to talk to them, to reach out, Just like Simba and Mufasa talked through the stars. It could be that they just want you to leave a coffee out for them. Say hello in the morning. Tell them you're leaving the house. But you have some ancestor spirits that want to talk to you. I think that this is a message completely separate from the rest of your question that just needed to come out because they wanted to say that. I don't think it has to do with... I don't think that, like, if you don't talk to them, you won't get a job or you won't, like, no. It just... They just want to talk to you. And they just wanted me to tell you. One question with 3 heads. Well, let's see what we can't do, story. Hit me. What do you got? And then Gecko, if you have a follow-up, let me know. If you want me to further dive into any of that. Happiness-wide, it's been one bad week. So if happiness is coming, that's going to help a lot. It is coming! You are going to find that roommate. You are going to find that job. My readings are generally like a 1 to 3 month kind of thing. So expect to find both, or at least be like in the process of acquiring both of them by the end of 3 months. But probably sooner. So what do you got for us, story? And I was pulling up a link. I was pulling up something for Dolly for the spirit work stuff, and I'm gonna put the link to this in the Discord. Oh, we got lots of new people over in the Discord. Awesome. Probably better, Lynn. Ask if more friendship is coming because I could really use more friends and love. Not a girlfriend, but love in general. I love that. No, don't be nervous, little lavender rat. No, it's okay. Don't worry, Gecko. Sometimes we all just need some positivity help. We can't all be sunshine all the time, you know? And yes, little lavender rat, don't worry about it. If you can tip $1 on Ko-fi, then yes. If that's not something you can do right now, our next tarot stream is Wednesday, 12 Eastern US time, and we have 30 free questions each tarot stream. So let's see if we got friendship coming for Gecko, and then we will do story time. Six of Cups. Three of Wands reversed. And one more for Gecko, please. Already I'm seeing some fun answers here, but can we have one more to finish out the story? One more for Gecko, please. Whoa! Okay. There's one there, and then there's one more. Five of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, well, these first two told me real quick, someone who was a childhood friend is going to be coming back to you. And this one is especially interesting. Somebody, thank you again. Thank you for the head pat. So this one's especially interesting because it is not the advice I would ever give somebody who is asking this question, but it looks like you don't need to go out and like look for new friends. They're just gonna come to you. So like I said, not the advice I would give people. If you're looking for new friends, you need to go out and find them. Sounds like for you, it'll just happen. They'll just come to you. To the point where you might need to be discerning about what new friends you make. You'll have so many options. That's cool. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Can you tell me more about Five of Pentacles? That's a strange thing to put here. Is this just what we're currently feeling? Is this lack of friendship? Yeah, we're not feeling that King of Cups behavior. So I think it's just advice to try not to guard yourself too much. Of course, be safe. Number one, be safe. But there's a penchant here for you're sad right now. You're grieving right now. That's okay. In fact, that's totally normal, totally expected. Excuse me. However, don't let that color new relationships. Don't let yourself become cynical. Don't let yourself think that this new flood of people is not for you, or you don't deserve it, or an accident, or anything like that. Or like not the right people. Some of them are. Some of them are. I remember Five of Pentacles can also mean support is available. And it absolutely is. Little Lavender Rat, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the head pat. Nirvana Orion, welcome in, hello. Let's go ahead and get story time up. And that was Shri, Dan, and Miles. We'll pull 3 cards. Oh, okay. Well, Shri is a fantastic thread to pull on. How about Dan? Oh, Chris, my bad. Chris is a fantastic thread to Dan. Maybe not. You might not work well together. That doesn't mean it's horrible or anything. Ace of Pentacles. Interesting that both of them are pentacles here for Dan and Miles. Because that's specifically telling you you don't work well together, like with money or with like job ideas or project ideas. That doesn't mean that they can't be friends, they can't be romantic partners, but there's something there specifically saying that you will not work well together with Dan and Miles. However, Chris got the gosh darn star. So like, that's the one I would be going with. Putting energy into... sorry, I'm so hetero. That's okay. I can't believe you're on when I'm not working. Hi, Lisa. Hello. Yeah, we do Monday Tarot from 7 Eastern to 10 p.m. Eastern. So let's do stories bonus question. Impact. Going to the papers with my story of the dastardly landlords. It'll make you feel better. It'll make you feel better, that's for sure. Can we get 2 more cards for this one? Thank you, thank you. 5 of Wands reversed. They might try to make your life a little bit harder once again, but I think you'll win in the end, and you will feel better. But they will put up some kind of fight. And then Lavender Rat, which we love. Love that name. This year's been so emotionally intense. Oof. Dastardly landlords, not so much. Yeah, big mood. I'll be soon moving out of my home for the first time with my partner. I'd like to know if this might be the start of some peace. Ooh, we want peace for Lavender. The second reader to pull the 3 of Corns in reverse about Dan. Did I say 3 of Corns in reverse? That's a weird way to put it. That's weird. Yeah, and it's specifically like I said, it's about like not working together. That doesn't mean you can't be friends. It doesn't mean you can't like be romantically inclined. But it does mean that if you try to work together, it will not go well. Lisa! Thank you, thank you! Thank you for the tip! Five of Pentacles, 3 of Swords reversed. 6 of Cups. Empress reversed. Everybody's making fun of my corn. Ah! Sweetie, welcome in. I love your name, Sweetie the Lion. That's so cute. Okay, are we gonna get some peace? Seeing 3 of Swords reversed here. Lavender, yes, that is a peaceful card. 6 of Cups is all about the home, like your childhood home and your family. Having it upright is nostalgia, like looking back fondly on your childhood. So yes, you are going to get some peace if specifically and especially if you're looking at it from like a having trouble with your family kind of standpoint, you will be getting peace from this. I want to also say 5 of Pentacles, Empress reversed. You might have some financial troubles coming up, moving out. I think that makes sense, right? If this is your first time moving out, it's going to be rough. I want to pull one more card for that, because I don't think this is like something that should make you want to cancel your plans and stay home, right? This is just normal moving out is hard stuff. So I want to get one more card of advice, please. With the Five of Wands was just like the landlord will put up a fight. And it won't be clean. Let's say that. It'll be messy. Hermit. Oh. This might be your first time probably is your first time like living with someone who isn't your family. So you should probably prioritize some kind of alone time. Otherwise you might get like that weird buzzy anxious feeling of not being able to you might be like, especially if it's like a 1-bedroom or like a studio apartment, you would just like need to have that kind of alone time. Otherwise there might be some issue. Fights you don't mean to have, anger you don't mean to have. So just want to make sure that you get that alone time. So that's probably what Five of Pentacles and Empress reverse. It's probably not necessarily anything to worry about financially other than the normal it'll be hard, but rather it'll be hard to get your alone time that you maybe are used to, but you still will need, even if you're going to be with someone you very much love. Yes, please join our Discord. Her corn may be hurting. No. No, I'm okay. They came up with the Five of Wands in reverse. You might have to scroll back. It was like... There were 3. It was Ace of Cups, because you'll enjoy yourself. Five of Wands reversed. They'll put up a fight. Or no, Ace of Cups, it'll be good for you. Five of Wands reversed, they'll put up a fight. Empress, maybe? I don't remember what the last one was. I'm sorry. It's a small place. Helps a lot. Of course, Lavender. You're so welcome. Lisa asked, what part of my shadow is trying to get my attention through my money issues and my pull towards pain pills, and how do I finally face it? What part of the shadow is this is an important question. What part of the shadow is trying to get Lisa's attention? And how do we face it? The world. Emperor. 8 of Cups. Ace of Wands reversed. I might have to wait until next time's story because it is getting pretty late for me. And I am getting pretty tired by this point. A lot of tips came while you were away. It's true. It's true. We got a lot of new people and a lot of very generous people. World Emperor. Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands reversed. What part of your shadow? The part of you that wants everything. The part of you that, like, is jealous. The part of you that is... Right, like, there's a big difference between, like, what your dreams are and following your dreams. And like knowing your worth and knowing you deserve everything that you want, and like this stem of like jealousy making you want unrealistic things that you don't actually want. Like, oh, I want $1 billion, but like, do you? I want that penthouse in Tel Aviv. Do you though? Or do you just like the way it looks in the picture, right? There's this part of you that's like jealous. I want a castle. Do you though? There's a eating part, a thing that likes to eat, a thing that is hungry, a jealous thing. How do we face it? Good night, Gecko. Good night. Sure thing. Sorry, story. I can go back and see if I can see what that last card was, but it was Ace of Cups, Five of Wands reversed, and then I feel like it was another Cups, but I don't remember which one. But yeah, I think I need to wrap up after this one. Started doing shadow work. It makes some sense. I never thought I would have a jealous thing. I think that we all have a jealous thing, right? I think that's normal, but it does seem like this one is causing you more pain than it should be. I think Eight of Cups here is you trying to... Eight of Cups is about running away. I think metaphorically that makes sense for trying to reach to pain pills. You're running away from the problem in a sense. And we have Ace of Wands reversed. It's okay to be deep. It just makes me have to channel a little bit more, which is good. Gives me a challenge. And it's absolutely not a problem. I want to be here to be helpful. Ace of Wands reversed. Don't start that. Don't start that. Don't start that. Okay, that's great. We know that. But what's the advice? Okay. How do we face it? Strength! Okay, story time. Ace of Cups, Five of Wands reversed, and Strength. Which I read as, you're gonna win though. Like, you come out as victorious in the eyes of the public. In the eyes of... Right, the story is spun in your favor. Like it needed to be, but you know what I mean. It didn't need to be spun at all, but you get what I mean. So what is the... How do we face this shadow? Lovers. Oh, you're okay? You're gonna be that deep? Ooh. I don't love that answer. Okay, Lisa. That answer, I don't love it, but it makes sense. So it's telling you here, don't start running away, which is, running away is like I said, metaphorically makes sense to be reaching for any kind of brain-altering substance. And here we have the Lovers. Lovers is all about choice. It's about choices, okay? Unfortunately, when it comes to addictions like this, you do have to make the conscious choice every single time to say no. I'm sure that you know that better than me, than anyone else, because you've lived it in your own body. You have to make the conscious choice to say no every single time. And the more you do that, the less power it has over you. Not a lot less. It probably takes a very long time, but it does give you more and more power. I'm sure that there are other things that you also need to be doing with this, so I'm sorry that the cards are, like, they are being a little bit deep about this, but it boils down to say no to drugs, which is kind of pathetic in terms of advice. But I am interested in just the way it described this jealousy. Hopefully this is helpful to you. Hopefully that is something you can chew on, like being able to perhaps name this darkness, name this shadow. It seems to me that you don't have anything that you need to be doing to fight this thing other than this at the moment, other than keeping yourself safe. Slaying it, because this is keeping it, this is giving yourself power. Slaying it is going to be a different ball game, which I do think I want you to come back and ask me more about later. But for now, I think that this is all that the guides need you to know, and this is what they want you to start with. And then as for that, I think we are done up for the night. I think we have hit our end. I don't think anybody else has paid for any more readings. I could be wrong. But it's getting quite late for me. Smack, I need to choose to stop taking them instead of folding and taking one. It's hard. So I'm really glad that you're like at least like coming in here and being very vulnerable and like asking, that you are admitting to yourself that it's hard and that you can choose to stop, right? I believe in you fully, and we're going to figure out how to get past this, okay? We are all done for the doubt. Bunny bedtime. Yes, absolutely. Bunny bedtime. So I will see you all tomorrow for another art stream at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're absolutely rooting for you, Lisa. Yes. And until then, speak in the Discord. Like I said, I have a link I need to put in there. And I will see you later, okay? So thank you for the amazing stream. We met so many great new people. And I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? So, bye-bye. Bye.